understand. But some of them, I would say some, majority.
Yeah, we'll come
them,
to that part.
Okay.
Tina, I want to find out from you. Is it that our men, or some of our men, let's put it right, some of our men, are they just insecure? Is it because they are not up to the task? This is not a woman that we can be with because Erica Fanimpo or Baba Beshano. Jesus.
He would rather want the lady to be dropping so that he can still be ruling.
Because that makes him the head of the house.
Yes. Okay. Forgetting that the woman too is in your life to support you. You guys are making life together. So why don't you push her up there in order for her to, release some of the load from you?
Another episode of Girls Arena. Here we give you all the gist that you need to know. My name is MzBrown, and today this show is brought to you by One King Mineral Water for royals. Indeed, you are royal. And also 𝐂𝐀𝐏𝐄𝐏 Royal Oil Hair, Batana Oil, Papa, something that you need for all the hair that you need to grow in your system. On Girls Arena, we talk about the truth. We give you what is necessary. We don't just fumble. We speak and we make factual statements here. My name is MzBrown. I have my ladies in the studio with me. And today we are looking at independent women. Are independent women intimidating? Or is just that our men are just insecure? That's the conversation we want to find out there, because we're in the era where women are able to do things for themselves. Let's find out if our men are not being men enough or they are just insecure. The ladies have sit and they are ready to dissect and bisect every single thing to make you know if that guy around you is just being insecure or he's not up to the task. Stay with us. Welcome back, and we are in the studios of One King Multimedia. This is Girls Arena. My ladies are ready. I have Miss Tina and Lady One in the studios, and we're going to talk about are independent women intimidating, or are the men just insecure? Let's get into the studios. How are you, ladies? Lady One, how are you?
I'm fine, so.
I'm good. Miss Tina.
Everybody say I pick it.
I pick it. We are going straight into our conversation. All of you sitting here, including myself, with other women watching us, can see that we are independent women. When it comes to something called independent woman, what is an independent woman? First and foremost, Lady One.
Well, mostly those women are the women that, they have their own jobs, they have their businesses, they do everything by themselves, you understand? Yeah, they call them career women, you understand? Okay. So mostly I think they are those that they have been calling independent ladies or women. Okay. Yeah.
Tina, who in your perspective or in your view is an independent woman?
Someone who doesn't depend on anybody.
Okay.
She pays her own bills. She does everything from her own pocket. No guy comes in to,
assist
pay any
something.
bill or anything, yes.
Okay.
Like she's solely on her own.
So let's come to the role of a traditional woman, and then we'll compare it with an independent woman. Is a woman who is independent a feminist? Let's clear that off the way before we continue. Lady One.
I don't even know what to say.
There are times that people say that when a woman is independent, in the world independent, they think you're a feminist.
Not really. I don't think so. Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So now back to our main topic for today. Are independent women intimidating? Or it's just that the men are not up to the task? For one family case study. One family case study.
Well, they are not intimidating.
Okay.
It depends.
Okay.
It's 50-50.
Okay.
It's vice versa. You know the ladies and buy a tray.
Okay.
Yes. Women, we like showing off, and then we like trying to let people know, say, we too, we are here. You
We too,
understand?
we have
dey.
arrived.
You understand? So we have some of them, when they think they are capable of doing everything for themselves, they overlook on some men. You understand?
Okay.
Because if you're a guy and you try and approaching her, and she got to know that you doesn't earn more than she do, most of them will overlook on you.
Okay.
Most of them will let you feel that, oh no, that you can't even take care of her.
Okay.
So they will rather let that person, that guy, feel bad. You understand? But without understanding, don't forget that whatever that you have as a woman, you're still a woman. You
Yeah.
can never be a man.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
So I would say that the men out there at times get scared
Of women.
of women that are independent.
Okay.
Because they think that it's every woman that, doesn't depend on anybody. They disrespect men. And
But it's
that is
not always the
issue.
case.
It is not always the
Okay.
case. It's not 100%.
It's
Something
not
that is
always
not
the case.
100%. You can't just conclude on that. You understand? But some of them, I would say majority.
Yeah, we'll
of
come to
them-
that part.
Okay.
Tina, I want to find out from you. Is it that our men, or some of our men, let's put it right, some of our men, are they just insecure? Is it because they are not up to the task? Into the one day, this is not a woman that we can be with because Erica Fanimpo or Baba Beshanado. Is it because Nara Beino on Bono home modern into no few day that lady is just going to be disrespectful or an intimidating one?
The first point, what I'm going to say to answer majority of the questions is men fear women who are independent.
Why?
Because when they own bluff besiano.
Pension.
Do you understand?
Okay.
Own more pension.
Okay.
Because the moment he starts misbehaving, she's already independent. She's good to go.
Okay.
Yes. Omo when the besiano can live
Without him.
Okay. Yes. So they fear independent women.
Is there anything wrong with a woman being independent?
There is nothing wrong.
We're in a
Nothing.
world where if you're a woman and you have nothing to do, you are being used like something.
Anyhow.
Yes.
Ekaji,
You
before
lose respect.
being a nyinu home po, obomo indomiska na abre, u baby be brand sana.
Yes.
So my point is there anything wrong with a woman choosing to be independent? And when a woman decides to be independent, should we have rules to govern our own independence?
As long as there are no rules for independent men, I don't see the essence. I don't see the necessity. Like, I don't see it.
Should it even matter that I'm
That-
an independent woman?
Why would you give
Say, but
an
to my
independent woman rules?
Okay.
Whilst you, the independent man, you don't have any rules.
I've seen men
Are we
say
not
that,
humans? Are we both not humans?
Lady One, I've seen men say that they don't like broke women.
Look at this.
Yes.
And she said, and she has become independent. Why would you be intimidated about that?
At times they look into their pockets.
Okay.
You understand? So someone coming in for, let's say, you, MzBrown, like this, that fellow will be like, will I take care of her like the way she herself even do for herself without the help of anybody? You understand? So before, mostly they look into their pocket for their financial aspect of it to count. You understand?
Okay.
But I would say it's about communication. You understand? You being a man, and then if your woman is an independent lady, you should be proud of yourself.
I think.
You should be happy. And I think, sorry, some of them lack communication.
Okay.
Mostly it's about communication. Get close to her, talk to her. You will even get to know that that woman is down to earth, you understand?
Okay.
So at times people, they feel so insecure of even approaching those women.
Okay.
They think maybe or you're independent in or kokra or the nimbe form. No, excuse me to say, let me tell them this. No woman that is matured will even treat a man like a rat. No. Unless
For
those
that,
that excuse me to say, they don't
understand that.
respect from the onset. Is from their house and other stuff.
Okay.
But every woman wants, if you're a woman, you have to respect a man. I'm
Simple.
not saying
It's an automatic thing.
Yes, and then if the man is fooling, I'm not saying you shouldn't talk about it. But as a woman, no matter your status, you're still a woman.
Yeah.
You can never be like a man.
Okay.
So if he's coming for you and you think maybe you earn more than him, that one doesn't give you that audacity, that mandate to treat him anyhow, to disrespect him.
Understandable.
It's not.
Let's not forget the fact that respect is reciprocal.
Yeah.
You respect me, I respect you.
you.
I want to understand something. We have men, most men, this one I would say most men say they want working class women. Okay. Then they end up being afraid of a working class woman. So, I want an independent woman. I want a woman who can manage home, who can take care of things, who can manage finances. They end up getting these women and now they start bringing them down. Why?
Well, most men are afraid of losing their women. Especially, let's come to Africa, for instance. Africa, when you take about 10 men, I think you get only 2 that would rather want to push their women up there.
2 not awesome.
Yeah, okay, let's make it 1.
Yeah, half for a impact I'm gonna have.
Oh, 1.
No, I'm very serious.
Because
you can have a man. I'm sorry. You can have a man who would be your secret enemy.
let me tell you this thing.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yes, a man can see a woman. He will get to know that this woman, if I'm able to push her up, this woman will be big in the future. But that same man, because of his African mentality,
oh Jesus,
he will rather want the lady to be dropping so that he can still be ruling.
Because that makes him the head of the house.
Yes. Forgetting that the woman too is in your life to support you. You guys are making life together. So why don't you push her up there in order for her to, release some of the load from you? But this kind of mentality that some men is having, that you understand? But let me tell you, this has been happening. We have some men like you get to know, say they have the money. When they push you out there, you can make it better. But for them to push you, for you to be on top, we have a lot of them who are like that. And it's not helping.
Tina.
Yes.
Let's look at the advantages of an independent woman. So looking at the point of confidence and self-sufficiency. When a woman is confident and she's self-sufficient, she can take care of herself. She's able to pay her bills. She's able to do everything that is around her. Is that not a plus for a man to have, Tina?
Na, pedem bisawan. Onya wo fe, onya wo de. De, eri twemu wo baby. Na obi atan nsa akado. Sister ya always kade no kunini. Epede twemu wakada sister no na ha bacha onya no onya hwe no basa.
That makes them that makes them men. They feel that when they subject women
being
to
a
slavery or poverty,
being a man is not it's not about you giving your woman money and everything. It's you pushing the woman
away.
Being a man is being someone who pushes his woman to the level she wants to be. And even pushes her more to a higher place. Even if he is not able to, get there. As long as his woman aims there, he also wants to help or push her there. That is a man.
I feel there is a flex.
Man.
There is a flex in a man when you should see your woman sit higher up there on a pedestal.
It's wala birthday biala we every birthday biya
boxes na singlet ubenya.
It's wala benya the birthday morning. When you order morning.
It is a flex. So
what don't they see these things on those social media things?
They do.
A year nala wananiska. Wo birthday in the morning, breakfast in bed.
Oh.
Sorry, a poya. Also no presents, na napa presents oh. Also ne rubber presents. Also ne nimbrede. No shra machede. Akwa pim do obo 12. Na dentin. Hey, never nya be the man. So why don't you people want your women to be independent?
Nice about a matured woman who is independent having sex with a man who is also matured.
Oh yeah. It's a plus.
They're so nice. Like, why the Abrafo will have sex? There's this maturity, there's this intelligence in everything that you guys have to do together. But I call for Besiana, why the menu and Sobia, but if she's not to a standard which you being the man nampo appear.
Oh, then better take. Yeah. You can't move with her.
So that is why we have a lot of men who have married women and put them in the house. And they are chasing other women who they are presentable.
Yeah.
Why do you want a career woman? Why do you want an independent woman?
Baby.
But in your we are. Now why them and you know chumanso? Why that you are in a competition with a woman? Why do we have men having competition with their own women they have in the house? Why?
It's because he's not a real man.
Oh.
A real man will never be in a competition with a woman.
Okay.
Real men go into competitions with their fellow men.
Okay.
Beina eni besia kono enye bein. Eye kojo besia.
I think
clacking.
Lady One, I'm listening.
Some of them too have this kind of mentality that when they push her up there, that lady might see someone better than him.
But there's always a better person.
They are insecure.
But it's up to you.
I'm telling you.
It's up to you for
So
a
it is
woman to
insecurity.
Mostly that is their issue.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Some of them, because of what is happening out there, they think say so obwa obano now started to kwanya. The lady might see someone better. So what about you?
So you to make yourself better.
No, what about you? You are making yourself better. Don't you go out there? Don't you travel? So
don't you also see people who are better than your wife?
But you've gotten to know that the woman, that lady is your wife. She's your wife.
Okay.
You understand? So if you're my husband or my partner, no matter what, you are my partner. You understand? They should get that thing in their head. You understand?
You are the only person who can make that statement change.
What is nice that you'll be out there and something urgently will just happen and you will come by, you realize that your woman have solved everything and make her be.
Well, because it's a
how
flex.
would you feel?
I don't know why people are not able to do that.
Yeah, look, we have lots of people out there that we think these people, when they want to push you up, it's just a second, but they will not do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because of insecurity. Insecurity, the fear that you will do well than they will.
Okay, so we'll come to the disadvantage of that. But I want us to ask, do independent women have high expectation? Because I have gone to a certain point in life where someone look at me and says that when I'm not even asking money from the person. You understand my point?
Yes, I do.
So is it that independent women have high expectation? Nonetheless, no woman would build herself to a certain point in life and then you expect her to come down to your level.
Yeah, MzBrown, the truth of the matter is yes. Look, when I was in SHS, my scale of preference was different from when I get to tertiary.
No. Okay.
And then even from tertiary to this
right
time,
now, it's still
my
different.
scale of preference is different.
Yes.
So we draw our things in order of importance,
yeah,
depending on where you've gotten to in life, you understand? So looking at me now, you wouldn't expect, say, I will come into your life and then you'll be like, okay, I'll only pay your rent. I will only help you, pay your bill. that one won't do
what
anything
happened
for
to
me.
building and growing a woman?
Right? What I need in life now is establishment.
Okay.
You understand?
Stability.
You will not come into my life and then what I will ask for is 1K. I want to go and do my hair. Do I even have to ask you?
No.
No. I'm not saying my responsibilities are yours. No, that is not what I'm saying. But I'm trying to paint a picture that at this point in my life, I wouldn't come in for a man and expecting him to buy me, let's say, chocolate. What am I going to use? Meanwhile, I can buy that chocolate myself. You understand?
Hey, baby,
You understand? And it's about time, man. We have to talk to each other. We have to communicate to our men. It's not Indomie that we want.
We are not Indomie
It's not coffee that we want. It's not chocolate that we want. It's not pizza that we want. It's not chicken wings that we want. It's not KFC that we want.
We want stability.
We want, yes.
We
so
want
when
men,
they are not there,
we want men who are stable, men who can make decisions for themselves, men who can put things right in place, men who can say that this is my woman and this is a woman I am building and making sure she's growing. When you're in a relationship with a man who does not care about your emotional growth, your personal growth, and the development in your life, you are making a mistake.
Yes.
It's about time women start asking men, what do you bring to the table? I believe that it is a narrative that we have to start pushing out there, because if you find an independent woman out there, this is a woman who takes care of herself, takes care of everything
and
that has to do with life, lady one.
Do you know one funny thing about that?
What?
Some of the men, they'll be like, Oba your pisikado.
Yes,
you understand. And then, you know, a man excuse me to say, they go in for small girls.
Okay. The less responsibility ones.
Yes, Obiane in the state of Obiane expectation.
Now the small girls in Puerto
so answer me like this, and be from na men can't say eto a chocolate ama.
Okay.
Eto pizza ama.
Okay.
You understand?
I understand.
No,
Tina, is it fear of not being needed by the woman? And Tina, some men feel intimidated or insecure around independent women. Is it fear that them be saying being in her life here? Is it because of that?
No.
So is
in every independent woman's life, there has to be a man.
Okay.
It's not because she's independent. She's independent when it comes to sorting things for herself.
Okay.
Taking care of herself.
Okay.
But when it comes to this emotional side, this love thing, having someone, the little things.
Yeah.
Women, we are so concerned about the little things.
Yeah, it's the little things that matters in life anyway.
Yes. It's not, sometimes it's not all about money, although money matters, but it's not all about money. The little gifts, the little things, the little reactions, the little, concern you show.
The compliment and all
everything,
those things.
It counts.
Okay.
You can see some independent women,
exactly. Why do we have the narrative that when a woman is independent, it means she hates men, lady one? I have been told several times, let me not cut you. I've been told several times by some guys that I hate men just because I don't want to be with them. Before I can be with someone, I have to make sure that you are stable. I have to make sure that you're matured enough. Most of the independent women out there have a lot of emotional tantrums. If you are not emotionally matured and emotionally intelligent, you can't be with an independent or a matured woman.
Exactly.
So if you're a man out there and you feel that then you should be ready for everything that will come.
Yes.
I always use myself as an example, and I say that I have been taught life in a better way and in a hard way. I have built life to where I sit here right now. You don't expect that I'll just jump onto a ship where I know only 1 week, only 2 weeks, it will sink. You understand? So I am asking, is it men who feel or independent woman, another or be or born woman, or he's not going to have the freedom of saying I'm the head of the house, I'm the breadwinner. That is why they feel like independent women don't deserve to be in relationship or love relationship.
You know, I earlier on said that men that think that way are those that their pockets are empty.
Okay.
Those businessmen out there, they know what when they say someone is independent person really means. You understand? So those that think that maybe they might come for you and then your pocket is full than them. No? Some of them will rather be like, so how am I going to show my
Okay.
What I say? So it's the insecurity that they are having deep down
with themselves. So it's more like a self problem.
Yes, that is pushing them to do things like that. You understand? So if those businessmen out there, if they are doing this, are they doing the same thing to their wives or their partners? No, they are not. So it's this middlemen that normally do that. Yes.
Okay.
What I say? And I excuse you to say, if you want me to be part of you, why would you fear? No,
that is what I don't understand.
No, what at all is get a woman that you think that respects. You are good to go. It doesn't matter of her status. You understand?
But we have women who are not even independent, but they are disrespectful, very disrespectful.
Yes, they are not.
Okay.
So it's the attitude is from the onset. You understand? It doesn't matter the status of the woman.
Okay.
Don't we have these laymen that got married to this, our lawyers, our ministers,
and they are still in relationship. They are married, they're still working.
So just get a matured woman that is independent lady, and you're good to go. In this era that you are, when you go out there for a woman or a man that doesn't work, the burden will come back to you. You will never progress in life. You will still be at class 1 now. Because if that woman doesn't have this knowledge, or not be to push you, my dear, you will hit and hit and hit and hit at the end of the corner.
I want to ask you something,
Look at
Tina.
Sam George.
You see how flexible and how sexy it sounded when he said, "My woman takes care of me."
Yeah.
And then one of the women I respect so much in this world or in Ghana said that some men are scared of powerful women.
Yeah.
And it's true.
It's majority.
Some men are really scared of powerful women because Nankasan, he's not able to live up to expectations.
Exactly. Yes.
That is why he's scared. Because if you are scared of a woman, then it means you cannot live up to her expectation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because if you can be a man and you can be who you call yourself to be, why are you scared of somebody?
No, you don't have to.
Why are you scared of what you people call mere women? Why are you scared of a woman? I know that being an independent woman is intimidating, but it is also attractive. We have never, yes, we have never had problems with independent men. Why do we have problems with independent women? No woman on earth has ever had issues with an independent man before, or said that, oh, them ready because when you know hunti. No woman has said that before. If somebody has said, I've not heard. But you get to hear a lot of men saying, "Let me get ya, because of the way you know." No, where the disrespect and independence came into the same sentence. I don't think we should see disrespect and independence in the same sentence.
Yeah, you know, some people, let's say, excuse me to say, I'm not saying all of them are like that.
Okay.
This our African men. If you're a woman, imagine, let's take our society for instance.
Okay.
If you are schooling and you come back to the village or your neighborhood, they'll be like, just because you are schooling. Yes.
Okay.
So there is a perception out there. You won't say if you're well educated and
people have about you.
For you. Just say you know, we have some people that never and ever approach you before, but they will stand out there
and say things about
a whole lot of things about you.
And say things about you.
That thing exists.
So no, you have a twin.
You have a twin. I met this guy that we were having a conversation, and he wanted to. I think he liked me.
Okay.
I was not looking at him in that way because I had already weighed him, and I saw that, Brady, if I have to be with him, man with your water bill, man with your light bill. I'll be paying the rent myself, so I cannot be. So I have already looked at it in that manner. So when he brought about I like you, I'm like, there's nothing wrong with liking me. So so there's nothing wrong with it. So my question was, what are you going to add up to my life?
Okay.
And he was angry.
He can't live up to that standard. So.
But I'm not the one to make you a man. If you're a man, then you have to be a man by yourself.
You know, the moment you do that, it'll be like, I think I even said it.
Okay.
Say, pescado.
No, but what does pescado got to do with anything?
For God's sake, coming to me, you expect me to lie down and open my legs for you. You understand?
Okay, so when a woman is Jimmy, she's not independent.
No.
So we have to be Jimmy.
No, before you can be an independent woman, madam, it involves a lot of money.
You don't get up and become independent.
I will not just get there and then you expect me to be Jimmy. It can't happen. Some things are natural.
I want to ask you
how much
something.
I tried to get there. I suffered a lot too. So I will not come for you to bring your burden, for you to bring me flowers. Those people don't even know how to set up things. So
they don't even know how to take care of their own self.
They are left from right. They don't have any ideas. You understand? A man that is having, let's say, men that have those expectations, they have vision for. Good visions for their future, my dear. When you see them, you see them.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Even the way they talk, right? Tells. You understand?
Tina, do you
when
believe
they are talking, it's about business, it's about future, it's about this, not about how have you eaten. No.
If you don't eat, I'll get angry.
Get angry.
Get angry. The hawk. The
angry. Well, pressure no be cause no I am
If you don't eat, I'll get angry for.
The hawk.
No, them time what me am wait more.
No, but you see?
No, Miss hold on.
I'm coming.
Imagine says see ya wutu he. O partner enkanchende hieska na kwenkran
no aba
it's
orgasm. You see that alert that comes without you asking, you get wet easily. You see sometimes about one more alert be na aba.
Yeah,
there's this feeling inside unasked
it's like so you are fulfilled.
Yeah,
you made the right
then
choice.
You forget all your problems.
So imagine say we are that like you want to sleep nani we are kakra but crane we be when ba ko say we share the see that
now if you don't talk to that person
this is a little advice. This is a little advice for you guys. If you want to have a good woman open her legs for you, her heart and everything for you all the time, grease her with money. Women love money. It is our nature. The man or boy, it's an orgasmic feeling to give a woman money. There are sometimes somebody will say that this guy is killing herself for this girl, but home bread and whisker. Do you know what money makes a woman? You see how I am sitting here? You think, oh yeah, I love you, no? It is money that makes every woman out there.
I love you. No way to watch him.
Exactly my point. So when you're going into a woman's life, this is what I wanted to ask. Do you believe that it is not just emotional connection that builds life? It is part of you knowing that I want us to give a little advice to women out there who feel that being independent is being disrespectful. There is a line between confidence and arrogance. There's a line between confidence and it's a thin line.
Yeah.
It looks alike, but there's a difference between being confident and being an arrogant woman. You can be a confident woman. You can be a woman where you can be able to be respectful. We have rich women who are very respectful.
They are down to earth. I'm telling you.
So if you're a man out there and you want somebody like Tina, somebody like Lady One, because I can't put myself inside this story.
Number one.
Please make sure that you are stable. Have a stability. bring something to the table, because we are the table and the dining hall itself.
Please, we are not the table alone. We are the floor that the table is on. We are the table
itself.
We are the chair. In fact, we are the set.
Yeah.
If you joke with us, we are the building that the table is located.
We
bring life. Women bring life to the table.
No,
we bring life that you will give them names.
Yes.
And we have men who are so annoying to the extent that what do you mean? I should carry and produce something for 9 good months. You sleep well, you sleep okay, while I turn upside down, I move around, I fall sick literally almost for like 3 months without being okay, and you sit there and you look me in the face with your handsome face and you ask me, what do I bring?
I'm a handsome face, simple.
Let's wrap up on this topic.
To the table?
Let's wrap up on this topic about.
I bring your generation.
Critical.
Yes. When I bring your child, it's your generation. Yes. So I bring your generation.
Yeah, you have made a more.
Anytime anybody sees me anywhere and asks me that kind of question, I'll just give you straight. I bring your generation.
So let's wrap it up
MzBrown,
on this
what
topic.
I don't understand is that most of the men think that being in a relationship is solely about sex.
Okay.
So let me tell the ladies out there, if you are with a man and all he does for you is, oh babe, when are you coming? Let's do this. Without talking about your future, my dear, only you so.
Then walk up.
Find
men
your way.
who don't talk about future with you, they are temporal people. They want to live temporal with you. When they get what they want,
they are gone.
Let's share our last words on the topic of women who are independent, intimidating, or men are just not up to tax. Please let me know your last words, Lady One.
My last word is those women, those independent women out there. They shouldn't even bother themselves thinking about, oh, if I become an independent, men will be afraid approaching me. No. In this life, say a drop by 0% and they be life for no adding. Share. God being so good, you've been able to set up something for yourself, and then you don't feel proud about that. You have to. No, just wake up out there, go out and make life beautiful for yourself. When you get a man, you go to go. Don't be disrespectful.
Thank you. Tina.
Independent women are one of the greatest people on earth.
Yeah.
Even as a man, see how you struggle to be independent. And when you are independent, see the kind of respect you want from people. See the kind of command you give. So how much more a woman being independent? Why is that one a problem? Please, my independent women, are you cool? Some men are out there struggling to get to where you have even gotten to, and you even see it not to be where you want to. God bless you, and God bless your hustle. It's not easy to be independent, so we are all fighting to be independent. Charlie, if you're a man and you think you can't live up to the standard of that independent woman you want,
find your way out.
Also, you too, find your way out, or better still, work on yourself till you get to that level she wants.
Thank you.
That's it.
This is what I want to see.
Stop saying independent women are disrespectful.
This is what I want.
Oh, Clark.
Hey, boy. This is what I want to say. It is a very good flex to have a financial liberation. If you're a woman and you have your own money, it is one of the most important things and the most greatest thing you can do for yourself. Forget the fact that men feel, or some men feel, that when a woman is independent, she's disrespectful or she's arrogant. Make your money your own way. Make your own money and have the pride. Raise your shoulders when you pay your own bills. Yes. High-end men find high-end women. When a man is suitable for you where you are in life, he would know the value of you. Yeah. Don't bend just because a man wants to be in your life. This is Girls Arena. Today, we spoke about why or how women who are independent are intimidated by men. We're women, and that's what we're made for. See you next week.